In the quiet stillness of a Phoenix home on the morning of February 20th, 2026, the basketball world and countless fans who grew up watching her fight received the kind of news that stops your heart for a moment. Kara Braxton, the former WNBA standout, Olympian, and one of the most resilient bigs of her era, passed away at the age of 41. There was no crash on the highway, no sudden public accident. Only the private, painful end after a long and private battle with complications from a rare autoimmune condition that had quietly ravaged her body for years. Her family released a short, dignified statement asking for privacy and prayers, saying only that Kara fought with the same heart and fire she brought to every game, every practice, every moment she stepped on the court. The WNBA, Phoenix Mercury, New York Liberty, Seattle Storm, and Tulsa Shock, teams she carried, battled for, and loved, issued statements of grief, remembering not just the player but the person, kind, fierce, funny, loyal. As the tributes continue to flow from teammates, coaches, and fans who still remember her blocks, her boards, her smile, let's take a gentle, reverent walk through the life of Kara Braxton, the girl from Bronx, New York, who rose to become a professional force, an Olympian, a survivor, and a woman whose strength went far beyond the stat sheet. Kara Braxton was born on February 11th, 1985, in the Bronx, New York, the youngest of 4 children in a family where love was loud and life was hard. Her mother worked multiple jobs to keep the lights on. Her father was a constant presence, coaching her in street ball and teaching her never to back down. Basketball found Kara early. She was taller than most kids, stronger than most, and had a fire that couldn't be taught. She dominated at Christ, the King Regional High School in Queens, one of the most storied high school programs in the country, earning McDonald's All-American honors and leading her team to national prominence. College recruiters saw a future star. She chose the University of Georgia, where she became a 2-time All-SEC performer, averaging double-doubles and helping the Lady Bulldogs reach the Sweet 16 in 2005. The Phoenix Mercury selected her 3rd overall in the 2005 WNBA draft, and she arrived in the league with sky-high expectations. Her rookie season was solid, double-figure scoring, rebounding, and shot blocking, but injuries began early. Knee issues, ankle sprains, the kind of wear that comes from playing bigger than your frame. Over the next decade, she became one of the league's most versatile bigs. Starting for the Mercury, then moving to the New York Liberty, Seattle Storm, and Tulsa Shock, always bringing energy, toughness, and a smile that could light up a locker room. She was named to the WNBA All-Rookie Team in 2005, earned All-Defensive honors in 2007, and became a fan favorite for her hustle, her post moves, and her willingness to do the dirty work. In 2008, she represented the United States at the Beijing Olympics, winning gold as part of the dominant team that included Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, and Candace Parker. That gold medal moment, standing on the podium with tears in her eyes, remains one of the proudest of her life. Off the court, Kara kept her personal life close to her heart. She was not publicly married and had no husband at the time of her passing. She was deeply private about romantic relationships, choosing to keep that part of her world away from the spotlight. Family was her sanctuary. She remained incredibly close to her mother, her siblings, and her extended family in New York, often returning home to the Bronx for holidays, birthdays, and quiet time away from the game. She spoke often about how her mother's strength and faith carried her through injuries, trades, and the loneliness of life on the road. Kara had no children, but she poured love into her nieces and nephews, mentoring young girls in basketball camps and quietly supporting youth programs in underserved communities. Kara's lifestyle was grounded and purposeful. Even after her playing days ended in 2016, she settled in Phoenix, where she had spent so many seasons with the Mercury, and built a life centered on health, faith, and giving back. She became a certified personal trainer and fitness coach, helping women reclaim their strength after injury or life changes. She spoke openly about her own health struggles, autoimmune issues that flared in her late 20s and early 30s forcing her to retire earlier than she wanted, and used her platform to advocate for mental health, chronic illness awareness, and body positivity. She lived simply. A comfortable home filled with plants, books, and photos of family and teammates, regular workouts, time in nature, and long conversations with friends over coffee. No flashy excess, no constant social media presence, just a woman who had learned the hard way what really matters. Her net worth at the time of her passing was estimated in the $2 to $4 million range. Earned through WNBA salaries, overseas contracts, endorsements during her playing days, and later work as a trainer, speaker, and advocate. She lived well, but never extravagantly, choosing to invest in her health, her family, and causes she believed in. The news of Kara's death from complications of her long-term autoimmune condition has left the WNBA family in deep mourning. Teammates from the Mercury, Liberty, Storm, and beyond have shared memories of her laughter, her toughness, her kindness. Fans who watch her battle in the paint have posted clips of her blocks, her hustle plays, her smile after a hard-fought win. At 41, with so much life still ahead, mentoring, coaching, perhaps broadcasting, perhaps simply living, she was taken far too soon. Yet her story, of a girl from the Bronx who reached the highest levels of her sport, who fought through pain most people never see, who loved fiercely and lived honestly, will continue to inspire. As we say goodbye to Kara Braxton, a daughter, sister, friend, teammate, Olympian, and one of the toughest, warmest souls to ever step on a court, we're reminded to hold our loved ones close, to fight for every breath, and to never stop believing in the power of showing up. Thank you, Kara, for the blocks, the boards, the heart you gave every single night. Rest in peace. Your fight continues in every woman who refuses to stay down. If this tribute to Kara Braxton's powerful life, her quiet battles, and the love she left behind moved you or reminded you of her unforgettable presence on the court, please like the video and subscribe for more heartfelt stories honoring the athletes who gave us everything they had. Your support keeps their memories alive. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Rest easy, Kara. You are loved.